My name is Jordan Alvarado, and this is my wife, Kristen, and we've been married 5 years.
We have one cat named Jude, and we've had him for our entire marriage. When he's being good during the day, he brings so much happiness into our lives.
He's the best cat in the world until the lights go out.
Hey.
No.
We have one cat during the day and one at night.
He attacks us,
Jude.
and we don't know why.
The first time that Jude attacked me was on the back of my arm.
I had Jude, and he turned and got me in my hand.
Jude. Every time I lay down in bed, my biggest fear is that if he attacks me, he's gonna get me in the face. It's really difficult when your cat is attacking you in the middle of the night, and I just don't know how to deal with that kind of behavior.
We've been able to stop Jude at night by locking ourselves in the bedroom.
It's okay.
One of my greatest fears is that he's going to bite another person. He's already bit members of our family.
If Jude attacked someone and he had to be put down, I would feel devastated. I don't feel like someone else should have the right to say what you can or can't do for those that you love.
It's okay. It's okay, don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's why I've always sheltered him. It's like I'm protecting us of a fear of a situation that may come to fruition eventually.
I'm on my way to Yorba Linda, California to meet up with Jordan and Kristen, guardians to Jude, a cat who is apparently 100% Jekyll and Hyde. He's fine during the daytime, but attacks them mercilessly and violently at night. It's something I have never seen before. So hopefully I can get my head around this so that these guys can get a good night's sleep once and for all.
Hey, what's up, Jackson?
Hey, man.
Come on in. Good to see you.
Let's start talking. How did you get Jude?
I came home one night and I kept hearing this tiny little mew from the back of our yard. So I went back there to investigate, and I looked in, there was two little eyes staring out at me.
Aw.
Reached into the bush and pulled him out by the scruff of his neck.
How
and
old was he?
2 weeks, 3
Yeah,
weeks.
about 2
Oh,
weeks.
seriously?
very
And he was all by
small, yeah.
himself? Was he just a normal cat at that point?
He played really rough from the beginning.
But I assume I'm here not because he bites too hard when he's playing.
No.
No.
The first time he bit me, I was literally in a dead sleep.
He bit you in a dead sleep?
Yes. I felt like a jolt on the bed, and it sort of woke me up. And just as I was starting to fall back asleep, that's when he came at me the second time. Hey. And then he got me right in the back of the arm. Help! Stop. He would bite me so hard that I would yell. So that's always been kind of a struggle.
What's your routine like at night with him?
Well, we've made barriers. We lock ourselves in the bedroom at night, and then he has a whole nother routine that he goes through.
Okay, and does he keep trying to get into the bedroom still?
I can hear him scratching
And that's where the banging came in.
and yeah.
Right, so we got banging and scratching and that kind of thing. But how do you know if he's still doing his thing?
When he is spooked, he will shuffle around you. He'll come around once, and that one time we've learned that that's our time to get out. And the second time,
What do you mean,
he'll-
get out?
to get out of the room, to get out of there.
Get out.
Because
Or
this
in
because
between him
because
and
the
us.
second time he comes around, that's when the claws come out.
Wait, let me get this straight. He has a routine when he's getting worked up?
Pretty
Oh,
much,
yeah.
yep.
So it's almost like he's gone into a state, right?
Yeah. He seems just frenzied when it happens. It's like he's not thinking straight.
There's a lot that concerns me about this. I mean, because none of it adds up.
I've said it before, my greatest fear is that what if it's not just my arm? What if it's my eye? I don't want to go blind because my cat attacks me in the middle of the night.
Right. You know, you do this job for a number of years, there's certain red flags you look out for. When a couple is barricading themselves in the bedroom for fear of their own cat, there's a red flag. If I wasn't here, you just barricade yourself in the room for the rest of his life?
Probably. I just feel like that's what's necessary, then that's, yeah, what we have to do.
There's so many people who would have said, the cat turned on me, and that cat would have been out on the street.
Well, that's the kind of answers we've received, and no way, shape, or form has that ever occurred to me. You know, I'm here to care for him. You don't do that to a family member, and he's our family. It's always been, you know, the three of us. We're a trio.
All right, just to rule out the obvious stuff first. Has Jude been neutered?
Yes.
Okay. What I need to do, obviously, is spend some time with him, try to get a beat on what I think he's all about. I also want to map out danger spots all around the house.
Sure, no problem.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this cat during the night, so I'm walking around the house looking for potential hotspots.
Usually these blinds are open during the evening. He'll shuffle back and forth, and then he'll make that lap.
The lap.
That we keep talking about.
All right. Now, normally, I would suspect that this kind of behavior would be triggered by outside cats, but Jordan and Kristen are assuring me that that's not the case. Whether real or imagined, the enemy is out here. Do you know whether you have feral cats in the neighborhood?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. So we've walked around outside trying to see the world through Jude's eyes. It's all pretty ordinary. Even if there are no cats outside, maybe there's something else out there that's causing Jude to freak out. What he is experiencing through his eyes at nighttime is a total mystery to me at this point, and a mystery to Kristen and Jordan.
It's almost like he's trying to tell you, like, hey, look what's out here, you know? It's like he's trying to tell us something.
Right, but there have been times where he abandons that target in the window and you become the target.
Yes.
Every night?
Almost every night, yeah.
Holy crap. I've seen a lot of things, but one thing I have never seen is a cat that is absolutely normal during the day and a holy terror at night.
Hey, be nice.
This is a situation that I've got to figure out before somebody really gets hurt. There have been times where he abandons that target in the window and you become the target.
Yes.
Every night?
Almost every night, yeah.
Holy crap. Now, after taking a look at the environment, taking in the hot spots, also listening to what Jordan and Kristen have to say about Jude, now it's time for me to spend some time with him myself and fill in all of these blanks.
Boy. Hi, honey boy. It's okay. Hi. It's all right, honey boy.
I don't even think I need to ask you this, but could you do that at nighttime?
Not when he's in one of his moods,
Which is every night.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, there's not a muscle in me that fears him.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
I mean, he's scared, but it's not enough to have a cat go crazy on you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He's scared, clearly. As scared as he might be, this is daytime Jude.
Definitely.
It's just amazing because you know instinctually when it's okay and when it's not okay. Because he's scared.
Hi, Scaredy. It's okay, bud. It's okay, bud. What's going on?
He's not happy. I feel like it's tough to think about Jackson getting anything from Jude being so Jekyll and Hyde. Does somebody else have a cat like this?
The whole thing is about trying to give you guys a feeling of control. Anytime that you wind up barricaded, that's a decent hint that you don't have control. So let's start taking that back.
Yeah.
Clearly, locking Jude out of the bedroom at night is not working for anybody. I've got to give these guys a plan to help Jude feel more comfortable in his surroundings. First thing that we want to do is actually find out what's going on. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of motion-activated cameras. They also have night vision on them. So what's going to happen is every time he moves, camera starts. The other camera we're going to have is going to be focused outside into your front lawn. Every time there's motion out there, we're going to get it. If there's any cats out there, we're going to figure out how bad the situation is. Surveillance is a really crucial part of this homework. Kristen and Jordan are locked away in their bedroom. Now we're going to see the world through Jude's eyes to see actually what's going on. Next thing we want to do is cats derive a feeling of safety from the concept of hunt, catch, kill, eat. So I want you to run around with him, get that motor going. If we can start guiding him to safe spots that are above your head, then he can actually surveil the area without the threat that he's going to come unglued. When you get him a little worn out, boom, it's mealtime. Now here's the last step. I think that Jude needs to be on medication. And I think he needs to be on medication pretty quickly. His actions are thoroughly unpredictable. You are being targeted in a way that is telling me that he feels like his life is in danger. Now, it's always a crapshoot when I tell people that I want their cats on meds.
Well, the first vet we saw thought the same thing. They were like, well, we can try certain meds, but they may or may not work. After they don't work, most folks ends up putting the cat down. And that's, of course, when we got upset, and we're not going to do that.
Jordan particularly is resistant to the idea of Jude being on medication. But the thing is, we have this ability to get our cats back to a place where maybe they can tackle their problems with our help. Right now, Jude can't do anything. He's a victim of his own body and his own chemistry, and we can help change that. Something is stuck in him, and I really do believe that it is a form of PTSD, where he's gotten himself into this traumatic loop where he's expecting bad things to happen. And of course, he's dragging you into that loop. I'm really surprised at what I've seen and heard here today about Jude, and I'm just hoping that this homework provides some answers, because these guardians can't take any more of this day and night Jekyll and Hyde behavior. I mean, really, how could anybody?